show.
Tell me when. You are so beautiful.
Oh God, thank you.
Okay. Ione Skye.
Hi, how are you?
Good. What are you up to? What are you doing right now?
I just finished this movie called Fever Pitch, which is a Farley Brothers movie with Jimmy Fallon and Drew Barrymore. And I just did a couple episodes of Life as We Know It. And my boyfriend's in this movie, which is why I'm here for this screening. His name's Jamie Harris. He plays one of the bad guys he plays the guy with the hooks for hands. So that's what I've been up to.
You're looking very skinny. Very skinny.
I had a baby and it just like my metabolism changed. I don't know what happened.
But do you like this? Do you like being really skinny like
Well,
this?
I don't think of myself as really skinny, but yeah, I mean, I prefer it to being, I mean, everybody says it doesn't, it shouldn't matter, but I mean, sure.
It doesn't matter to me because
Yeah.
I think you're beautiful, period.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I always get a little disappointed when movie stars I like lose a lot of weight because I always think like it's good when they look, but I'm happy about it.
Now, of course, you were in the classic movie Say Anything with Cameron Crowe. Do you talk to Cameron anymore?
Yeah, I saw him at a Fleetwood Mac concert, of course.
Nice.
I saw him at a concert, and then he invited me to see Heart, and I saw Heart. So the last time I saw him was backstage with the musicians, which is where he likes to be. And
That's the best place, isn't it?
He's of course a film lover, but the music,
Yeah.
it's just great to see him in that element too.
Now, one of the things we talk about on the Blairing Out show is makeup must-haves. And it's not must-haves because you must have them because you're beautiful without makeup on.
Right.
So, Ione Skye, what are your makeup must-haves and name them?
Well, weirdly, I use a little, because my skin's kind of dry, I use a little Vaseline, which is sort of a beauty tip because it keeps your own moisture in. It gives you a sort of dewy look. I really like, I'm so bad with names. I guess I like kind of lip stains, but they're all like from the health food store. I don't even know what the brands are. Like go to Whole Foods and they have like these lip stains which smell good and give you that like natural plummy lip.
Now, what about foundation? What do you have going on foundation-wise today?
Oh God, I'm the worst person to ask. It's I don't know. It's like French name. I got it at Barney's.
La Mer?
Maybe it's La Mer.
La Mer?
That sounds
maybe?
right. La Mer.
And then I noticed that you're working the spring 2005 look right now because it is gold.
Right.
And that.
Well, I like coppery, goldy colors. So yeah, sparkly, a little sparkle, not too much. A little warm, goldy. I think that like the disco sparkle is too much, but definitely a kind of sparkly look is in, and sort of dewy kind of complexion to look young. And so yeah, the makeup slowly I get into it.
Now tell me about your brother Donovan. He had Nancy Boy going on for a while, but now he's doing Camp Freddy.
Yeah.
Now what else is he doing? Does he have anything where he's going to record? Is he going to record with Camp Freddy?
Well, I don't know. Yeah, I think they're recording as well. He's doing a couple of other things apart from the band. But yeah, they thought it was just a fun idea, but it's sort of keeps going, and they're kind of just. They'll play the opening. They'll play a bar mitzvah. They'll play anything if the money's good. I mean, they just like, musicians, and they just need a little cash sometimes. So.
Well, the whole fame thing. I know that he married Christy Hume a few years ago, and she at the time she was a huge supermodel. I mean, she still models, but she was huge.
Yeah.
One of the big supermodels, and the whole. I'm not saying this is how your family is, but usually in Hollywood, people are very shallow, and if somebody isn't making $1 million a year or whatever, they tend to throw them away. Do you understand what I'm saying? But I haven't seen this go on in that relationship.
No, I mean, when they met, my brother loves the high life. They both love it, and they both have so much fun together, and she's very generous, and she did have a lot more money than he had, but he is like the it guy.
Yeah.
They're a perfect match. She's very shy, but she likes to live well, but she's also kind of a hippie, and he's just sort of Mr. Personality and warm, and so it's just this great duo, and he's very, very supportive, and they have a baby now, and he's like Mr. Mom, so it just works out. And and also she's not from America, she's Scottish, so he sort of welcomed her into America. So it all worked out, and they managed to run through a lot of their money, but now she was smart. She's got a good business head, and she didn't like modeling as much as she was modeling it, but now she's starting to get back into it, and her hair is growing longer. She just cut her hair, took a break, and now she's getting back into it. And I think a lot of these supermodels are coming back around, like Shalom Harlow.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And acting, getting into acting.
She won't get into acting, but she'll come around again as a model.
Like you, I see your brother has that ability to act also, and I don't know why he doesn't do that more often. I mean, I know he made some movies in the late 80s.
Yeah, he'll do, he was on Sex and the City. Like, he'll do things. They seem to come around, but he directs documentaries. He has his hand in so many bags, but he is very energetic. But people love to work with him, so he'll get more acting jobs because he's still auditioning.
And he's a warm, genuine guy.
Yeah, people love working with him.
Now, I don't know how much time you spent with your father, Donovan, folk singer, in the image of Dylan, but your father had his own sound. What was it like growing up? I mean, I don't know if you really saw him that much.
I didn't see him that much growing up with him. Started seeing him more in my late teens because my parents separated when I was little, but excuse me, it's just great. His voice is still flawless. He still plays all the time, sort of small beatniky venues, but he's just most comfortable behind a guitar singing, and he's just sweet and gentle, and he lives this sort of magical lifestyle. He lives in Ireland, and he just has managed to maintain that sheltered hippie. He's still living like that, and it's kind of great because a lot of the hippies had a few transformations, but he's just stayed that way. But he has a great life, and it's fun to jump into it.
Now, going back to Say Anything, does that ever amaze you? Do you ever look back at that? I mean, because sometimes you're home at night, and I'm sure you see it.
Well, it's funny. That's the only movie that I've been in that I can't watch objectively. I don't know why. Other movies I can watch it and just sit back and watch it as a movie. For some reason, maybe another 10 years or whatever, I'll be able to. So I haven't been able to see what other people see. I don't know why. I was maybe too involved.
There's the innocence of love is in that movie, and I think Cameron caught it so well. And you were his perfect muse in that movie. Yeah. And just every little part of that movie is so perfect and so recitable.
Yeah.
Lloyd, he's freaking,
I know, it was just I don't know, it just happens sometimes with movies where everyone on the movie...
Wait, is that Lloyd Dobler? How did that happen?
I know, I don't know, it just, Cameron, sometimes the director's the host of a party, and it's really his, passion was, there, and he is such a romantic. I don't know how that happened.
Yeah,
it was a great.
I mean, well, look at his amazing relationship with Nancy Wilson.
Oh, my God!
Rock and roll. I mean, the whole thing. It's a cycle. Usually, relationships don't last in this busy world of entertainment.
I know, and their story was so romantic. The way he tells it. Yeah, they have an amazing marriage, and she's so lovely, and she never ages, and I don't think he does either. But they're just they're the coolest.
Well, we love you.
Thank you so much.
Have a good day.
The Blairing Out Show.